What's up, guys? Thanks for here with another look at some of the figures we got this week. Today we're looking at the NECA Ultimates action figures of Bert and Ernie. Ernie here is volume 1 featuring the letter C, and Bert is volume number 2 featuring the letter A. And I mean, all I can say is when I saw these at San Diego Comic-Con about a year ago, I think, when I saw the promotion, I was like, oh my God, like really? And I was like, I'm all in. Because I know Super 7 was doing their own thing, but I don't think they were doing bigger figures. I think it was just their reaction line. And I did get Oscar the Grouch and Cookie Monster in that line. But when I saw these, I was like, I had to get them. So I waited a while. They've been out for a minute. I did end up seeing them both at Target. And there was a sale a couple of years, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I don't know. It was where you buy one, get one NECA free figure, or buy two NECA figures, get one free. And I would have grabbed them if the count was there, because I was looking for the count. That's the one I wanted also. But he wasn't, so then I just kind of passed on it. And then lo and behold, Best Buy, out of all places, had them. And I've been watching them for a minute, and they had them on sale for $17 each. So it's basically, 50% off. So I'm basically getting these two for $34, which is great. It's a great deal. So I'm excited about opening these and looking at them. So anyway, so basically they come in this cool window box packaging, or, this little storybook thing. They've done this a lot with their turtle figures, especially the solo figures, where they come in like this box and it opens and stuff, like a little thing with a little Velcro, which is really neat. So as you can see, you got Bert here with his rubber ducky, you're the one. And you got Bert there just pissed off, man. I love it. I'm so for it. I'm hoping that this head sculpt looks like that, because I want him to be pissed off. I don't know. It just looks cool. All right, so let's look at Bert real quick first. As you can see, here he is. We're seeing it again. Rubber ducky, you're the one. I mean, that's just so freaking cute. Like, I grew up watching Sesame Street, The Letter People, and Reading Rainbow. And I loved every single show. So I remember all of this and his little rubber ducky, and it was just so cute, so adorable. Here is a portrait here. Man, he's got some weight on him, huh? He's a little tubby there. But that looks cute, adorable, with number 1, the brick number 1. And it says Sesame Street presents Ernie. Yeah, and then okay. Look at that with the letter C. That's so cute. And then here he is chilling with Bert. And in the background, that controversial picture that a lot of people are saying that they're a gay couple. I guess, I don't know. I mean, why? I don't know. I don't understand people. It's like, who cares? Like, if they were gay, they're not gay. It doesn't matter. They're just fictional characters. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And there he is right there by himself, looking cute. This is adorable. This is super adorable. So like I said, you open it like that, has a little Velcro. There's a portrait of him holding the rubber ducky. You're the one. I'm saying that all the time. And look at that. That's adorable. You got the figure here, another head portrait, that picture, letter C, rubber ducky, and then that. That's cool. I like that one. All right, so now let's look at Mr. Bert. Here he is, pissed off because that damn pigeon has one of his buttons. In the next scene, you see Bert smacking the hell out of that bird because look how pissed off he is. Look at that. And you know what? That looks like my brother. Like, my older brother looks like that. Like, I mean, seriously, when he's pissed off, that's how he looks. And then I was, oh my God. Look at that. That's hilarious. He is not a happy camper. Number 2, look at that. That is hilarious. And he does look like my brother. Let's look in the back. Oh, yep. Oh my God. Seriously, like my brother, if I look at my brother, I think of Bert sometimes. I'm like, look at that face. It's adorable, but it's hilarious at the same time. All right, so he has his, as you can see, he's showing off his paperclip collection, bun collection. He's a collector like me, right? So he collects all the stuff, and then you got that pigeon there. And then here he's not as pissed off as a pigeon. He looks like he's gonna grab it, right? And then boring stories. Oh my God. He is reading boring stories. I love that turtleneck on him. Look at that face sculpt, man. I'm serious. He looks dopey like my brother. Oh my God. I'm loving this. Oh. This looks like one of those portraits that were my, the school pictures where my brother was holding something. That, I'm serious. I gotta show this to my brother. He is just hilarious. That's hilarious. And you got that pinstripe sweater. I mean, and look at those shoes. I didn't notice Bert's shoes. I mean Ernie's shoes. Let's see. Now he's wearing like the Converse, right? He's wearing some normal shoes. What is he wearing? Like, shouldn't he have like those type of the blue ones? Like what is? I don't know. They look. They look different. We're gonna look at a closer look, but yeah, look at that. That's hilarious. All right, here you go. Oh my God, I'm serious. I hope that, with the Toka and Riser figure, the cool thing about them was I think you can move up their eyebrows and stuff like that. And I hope you can do that, because I really want this look. I want the pissed off look. But look, as you can see, here's a face. I'm sorry, the listening with the letter A, his hands, and all the boring book and all that cool stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun set. I'm getting excited to get these guys out of the packaging. All right, so let's take a closer look at the NECA Ultimate Figures Bert and Ernie Ultimate Figures from. Wait, I just said that. Anyway, from Sesame Street. All right, first up is Ernie. Looking super adorable. I'm really feeling this figure. And I'm glad I got him. I mean, I haven't collected NECA in a while, and I kind of stopped with the turtles. I have a bunch of the turtles. But I decided to just, kind of stop, because I just felt like I had so many. And I do have so many, and I think now I have too many. But, I actually can say that they actually do a good job in their figures. And, for them to jump onto Sesame Street is another cool deal. So let's look closer at Ernie. He looks gorgeous. I love the colors on him. That's beautiful. I mean, this is a very nice. Even though of course the shoes are ugly because they're old, but that's beautiful. Like the way the detail on there, they did a really good job with him. Look at that hair, spiky hair. I mean, of course this is a puppet, you know what I'm saying? So make a toy out of a puppet is just interesting, but I'm all for it. I love the turtleneck that he's wearing, the stripes, just gorgeous. Love the colors on him. Of course articulation. I'm sure he's only be up. Just once. And the thing I noticed, of course, with NECA, their articulation is kind of hard. You gotta really push it up and down like real hard. You gotta be careful though. So there's articulation. You probably have to heat them up. Yeah, this is not gonna go. And I got this leg, but this one's not gonna go until you. Oh yeah, there we go. You have to really push it. So, and there's it's a little bit of toe articulation on the feet. So. Gotta be careful because you don't want to mess him up and break him, considering. But yeah, I mean, he looks fun. I like the face sculpt on him and the beautiful red and orange and his cute eyes he has. Just adorable. I'm glad I got him on the line. So let's look at some accessories he comes with. Of course, he comes with different hands. He's got, is this grip? Is this a trigger hand? Can he hold a gun in his? So he has those two hands, and he has, I guess, kind of like a gripping hand, kind of, to hold his little ducky, I guess. I don't know. Interesting. I think, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's a lot of hands, and I have so many hands on so many figures. So let's look at his other face sculpt. He's kind of like happy there, looking really cute. I like this face sculpt. Let's see if I have any issues popping him out. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Yep, I knew it was gonna have some issue. want to heat it up. I knew it. Of course, new figures. And that's one thing on NECA, when you change out the heads, you can't. Oh my god, really? Are you serious right now? I gotta heat it up because it will not go in, which sucks. Cause yeah, no, it's not gonna go in. I have to heat it up. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'll just leave. I can't even get, now I can't get this one back in. Good grief. Why do they make it so hard? Like, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change this later, but I do like this head sculpt better, only because he's smiling, he's happy. But yeah, I can't get it in, unfortunately. I have to heat this up because, oh my god. All right, next up is the letter C, which is cool because we're alphabet, you know, learning the alphabet and everything. So yeah, how many of y'all remember the Sesame Street? Is it still in the air? Because I know PBS is getting canned, which is insane. Here's his rubber ducky looking cute. Love that. So I guess he would hold it like this in his hand. I'll probably put that little sticky tack on there to keep him in there so I won't lose him. And then of course the controversial picture of him and his best friend. Oh, there's a little hole in there so you can put it up. That's cool. That's a cool touch. That's cool. His best friend. That's what it is, best friend. That's all it is. So don't be tripping on poor Bert and Ernie. All right, so that's Ernie for you. Like I said, I'm gonna heat up that a little bit so I can get the head in. Unfortunately, I hate doing that, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. And let's go ahead and get Bert out. Here is Bert out of the packaging, and I have to admit, this is probably my favorite out of the two. Because I mean, not only does he remind me of my brother, but he just looks freaking adorable. I'm loving this guy. Let's look a closer look at his face. Look at that. That big old red nose. I mean, that is so adorable. His fuzzy hair, his big egg head, cone head. I mean, look at that. And then he's got that turtleneck coming up. I mean, I know Ernie had the turtleneck too, but it's just like he has that sweater over it. So very proper. The stripes. No, this is red and the yellowish and blue. Looks really nice. I like that. That's cute. And then you got his cool, you know, hands and those pants, and then these these shoes. Like on the box, they look like they're Converse, but you know the animation one. But these look kind of different. Like they look like polka shoes or something like that, polka or something like that. That's interesting. He looks freaking. I love this guy. Oh my god, I'm getting so much joy out of this. All right, look at the second head sculpt. I'm liking both. You know, this looks super cute. Like I really enjoy it. And then let's see, he comes with the letter A. That looks incredibly crazy. Look at the detail on that. Let me look at the C. I didn't even. No, the C didn't have a mouth. Just had the eyes, right? So that A is insane. That is hilarious. I love that. Let's get that over just a little bit. Because this comes with a lot, which is cool. Let's look at the hands that he comes with. So he has, you know, some more trigger hands. And then these little gripping hands, I guess. So, just like Ernie. Same thing, but smaller because he's Ernie. Then he has his button collection, which is pretty cool. It has a little frame so you can stand it up, you know. That's really neat. I like that. That's funny. You know, just like us collectors, you know, he's a collector at heart. Then he has a book, Boring Stories. That's hilarious. So he can hold, let's see if he can hold it in this hand. Yeah, you can hold it. That's fun. That's hilarious. I like that. And then which is cool, he comes with his little paperclip collection. But it's cool because it actually opens up and it looks like a cigar book, so cigar box. Boy, oh boy, I guess this is what he collected in. So let me find out if Bert be smoking cigars or something, you know, after dark. Sesame Street after dark. And then finally his cute little pigeon that is stealing the button. It would be kind of cute if we had a button on his mouth, just like in the picture, and one was missing. Or you can take, well, you probably can lose it. Is this upside down? Is it upside down? No, it's not. I don't know. No, it was right. But maybe like one missing and he has it in his mouth, I guess. That would have been a cool touch. But yeah, no, this is super fun. I really enjoy these figures. I'm glad I got them. Let's get them both on my turntable to get my final thoughts on Bert and Ernie from NECA. All right, here are my final thoughts on the ultimate NECA figures, Bert and Ernie from the Sesame Street cartoon or show. All in all, great figures. I'm really loving them. They look super great, awesome, fun is all I can say. I'm excited to get the rest that are coming out this year. The Count, I gotta get him. He'll be coming soon. And then, of course, you know, the next wave, I believe, Bert's right here. I'm sorry. Big Bird, and then I think Oscar the Grouch. So, and then of course, you know, when they eventually get Cookie Monster, that's gonna be mine because I am the Cookie Monster. Anyway, yeah, this is a great set. I was able to get them on Amazon for a good price. Not sure if I don't know if they are still on sale, but they had them a pretty good deal. So I basically got buy one get one free. So I'm very excited about that. So you can still get them on Target.com or, you know, maybe Big Bad Toy Store, stuff like that. But of course, it'll be a regular price at $34.99. So, you know, if you know, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty worth it. I really like them. I'm glad I got them, and I'm glad to add them to my line. All right, so thank you so much for watching. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.